I don't want to play with, but I'm gonna keep playing with Baltimore. I played with them about like 5 or 6 times already. I like Philly, but too many people with Philly. I'm gonna go to my Rams. I haven't seen my Rams.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. The return team going to let that one go. They'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Same little slow from the rocky TS.
2nd down and 8.
Yeah, that's for me.
Now a give, but here comes the reverse. He's going nowhere.
This thing is a little bit slow.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Woo, off.
And that is
come on.
Incomplete.
Anyway, hang on, let's catch that, baby.
Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
I gotta catch more ads on there.
Offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass.
Do that. Oh!
Recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to
Oh, man. I'm not mad at you, man.
love to come out early in the game and establish a very, very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back?
Oh, okay. He got these token charges. Oh, I do like that.
A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Mess him be greater. Ready as well, Kelly.
Here's Lowe to throw.
Come on. Sometimes when they red, they red.
2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
That was a horrible pass. I should have been over there. For me. Should have been right over there.
In this case, that's just too much.
You gotta lay yourself out and get it too. He was good like that. Nice. That was nice. That's good.
You allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space. You're going to make for a long day.
One more time, it's Jacobs.
Easy guy.
And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. Here we go. Back to throw is Lowe.
No, oh. Can't get that hard here, huh? Put your hands up, bro. Can I get up my guy so I can try to block it? Yeah.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick is away. Short kick taken at the 17.
I hit my toggle button to way low.
And he's going to take this all the way back.
Got it back as fast as possible, baby.
3 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. You talk about a response after the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown. The special teams unit comes back to get the
Yes, fucking touchdown. +2.
yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
Ooh, try to shut that nigga. I was gonna be like, you are something.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready. 22 needle. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jason.
Come on, man. They making this nigga get more broken tackles than him. I'm not sure his broken tackles. Maybe
Just one guy to
so him.
He's a
I'm not
powerful
worried about the tackle.
You gotta have guys come in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A touchdown apiece.
On the set.
Here's a second and 3 forthcoming.
Down. Cycles. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He's going to have a Packers first down as he gets this up to the 42.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of
I thought he did on both. I thought he did good on both days, to be honest. I don't know.
Shot 17.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
I like the outside one. Yeah, inside if you do the line outside.
They'll come up on a second down.
Dang it, Mom would have fallen and shit. Get that movement.
Drill 52. Ready?
To throw is Love.
That's going to do it. Get it. Oh, come back. I was in front of that nigga for a minute. I was trying to. He was going to run my nigga. Really? I don't know.
Inside the 30-yard line.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that next play? They call it 14.
Yeah, I was sweating for a second.
One running back, 3
Yeah,
tight ends, one wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. Catch them off guard a little bit with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big game downfield.
Striker 3-3. Set. Hunt. Set.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Okay. I'm going to take care of it now.
Here we go.
2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this.
Come on, set.
Here's a second and 9. Now Love. He's going to keep it himself.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is tough. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
10. Set.
On third down, they'll set up to throw.
Ah.
That complete to Jacobs. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
I guess he might have come back. Thank you. Ooh! I tried to hit that nigga. God.
Of 16 yards.
A weird choice there.
There's nothing worse than having to settle for a field goal when you're in the
My guy was real sure trying to get down here. You guys pretty good motive.
Does it pay off? Great job by the quarterback extending this drive with his legs, and he sets up first and goal.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal.
That was 4th down.
Here's a run. We'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. A little closer. Here's second and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Line of scrimmage to 4. It's 3rd down and goal.
Set, ready. Fight 60. Set, hut.
To throw is Love. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Brandon McManus.
See if I can make it up.
And now we're going to wait timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. McManus's kick
Make sure he
is
doesn't go for it.
and the Packers get 3 here late in the first half.
Sometimes
to
they do
take the
it. Take the
lead.
lead too.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. When you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. Here's first and 10.
Okay, get out of here, man. Yeah, that's not going to say I should be doing some yards.
In motion comes Andrews. Now, deep ball from Bateman. That's going to be...
Well, he would have came out. We got that.
Took a shot
No,
on the
yes.
final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Probably better.
Ready. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Hut, hut.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Ready up.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go now. Shovel 38. Set, go.
Love. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will have this at midfield. Forced out of bounds there. A gain of 20. First down, Packers.
Those are the back-breaking plays defensively that you just can't
I need to hold
have
it.
your quarterback dead to rights. You're about to get off the field, and
It's right there. I saw it.
turn into a runner. Big play, and he picks up
I
the
got
first
a
down.
good hit.
And he'll get about 5.
I mean, take that. Decent rushing yards, I guess. I'm going to stop the run better. I was the first quarter.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
10 cycles. Ready.
Love to throw.
Give me that, nigga.
That's over the middle.
Like a book, nigga. Like a book, nigga.
It is picked
That's all you do is
up
try to go to that
by
nigga.
safety.
That's all you do, nigga. They don't work like that on me every time.
This one back.
They don't work like that.
TB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays that at the end you're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the
They don't have the ball control.
you find yourself with the lead here in the
Let's see what he gonna do.
Is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored.
Is he gonna take his sweet time like that?
With Reed. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now Love.
Nigga, you stupid.
Right on the heels of the pick 6. He is intercepted.
Keep going, baby.
Picked off
2 more in a row. Stop it, dude. Stop it.
and his offense is going to be all
Stop it.
with a short
Your
field.
passing is weak. If you're a good runner, run the ball, man.
So this is where
can't do both. You can't do both.
needs to come to the rescue of his
I mean,
quarterback.
see, I do
This
both.
defense, they're onto you. They've
I
got
do all.
2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys
Yeah,
over
we
to
know.
counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Are we out of here? You made the decisions. You could have came back. You don't like to waste time, but you don't like the time wasted on you, huh? I see. I see what's popping. Let's see what's popping.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Justin Tucker all set, and we are set to see the cream of the crop in the AFC as we are underway here with the Ravens and the Chiefs. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30.
Patrick. Let's go on. It's Patrick.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, Sunday.
A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And they're waving pressure too much. Down he goes. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. He'll look to throw.
Keep that. Oh, they have to come back. The wrong guy. She got sad. It's slowing me out that one.
Defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
It's my homeboy. Lost a couple Super Bowls now. I hope they do him like they do LeBron.
Now here's Mahomes.
Man, get over there.
This is caught at the 20. And he's brought down after
Leave it in mind that he was like, hell on it.
33 yards that time.
And this offense has come out.
Where did he go?
They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch.
He couldn't be Baltimore. Oh, was he in Baltimore before? Or did he just go to Baltimore? I forgot. I guess he got some market there.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Oh, wow.
And that's caught.
Touchdown, Kansas. If it was to me, I would have done angle.
And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Good shit on that one.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
Yeah, what do you have to do with it?
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry.
Come on, Henry. All that I was doing. That's what you did for me.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
You need to run. You need to run.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in a yard. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on their first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely.
Bro, Henry, you owe me a game.
Back has a nice run. He taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards.
Hey, Marky,
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards.
All I can do is try to reduce the time that he has the ball. Because they're so high power and offense. It's crazy.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
Well, I got to score here and somehow let the time run out.
Inside handoff, Henry.
We don't have a game right there.
The 20-yard line.
We may have a
10
game.
yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
They keep it with Henry on first down.
See that nigga.
Stays on his feet, and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone.
Did I
Just
go out?
inside the 20.
I want to.
42 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field with his number is called.
Oh, I didn't bother that.
He's running it. I keep going back to him.
Henry up the middle. And
I'll
trying
give
to
you that
push
back.
forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
Actually, I'm
And
talking
on
about
3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Jackson. Rush coming.
I try to get out of there, but to know it's go right now.
Coming in to drop it for a loss of 8.
I didn't even get a play action. I got to put Henry on the block. How many times I gotta hit? Trying to do that, dude.
7-0 ball game.
Come on. You gotta watch people walk off the field. There's a no huddle. We walking off the field.
They're going on 4th and 13. Jackson. He's got his target.
Gonna get my revenge, though.
He gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Zay Flowers.
Only thing is I left them a little too much time, though.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tucker with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks away.
Now you got to stop scoring. I ain't got a big deal in front of it. They just need that time run now.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead in intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket.
Fine.
Go ahead and try to get some points and feel.
How did that pass interference that guy, dude? How you know you want it? Now you know you want to do it. Does it need? I understand it, dude.
So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets
That's bullshit. I'm way in front of him.
Makes the play.
He's running into me.
It's all for naught.
After the penalty,
He's definitely running.
it's 1st and 10.
Unless it was the computer that did that.
Mahomes going to throw. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas.
Hit that.
He's going to go out of bounds,
Was
but
it?
takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Can I do a man coverage? Thank you.
Now Mahomes.
Oh, this coming over here. So we got to watch out. Sit back.
Receiver complete.
Yeah,
And able to get him down.
I had to take away Kelsey. I know. I know that was he was trying to go to. I'm not saying, bro.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Good fucking play. Everybody went back with him. I was on the other side.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And really.
Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as we get this up to the 29.
I don't want to go too hard, too far.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Looking deep here for Flowers.
Come on, my defense just come and get it. With me. It's pass interference, right? You got sprint on me.
And the Chiefs are going to have great field
But I should have do it. Playmaker did. And hit the throw set back.
Close to halftime there to throw the interception. Not only that,
So that's on
you
me.
do give it to them in plus territory as well.
So I'm like,
Push them real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the
throw the
half.
ball correctly.
Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
Oh, man.
He'll get
You don't like that one. You don't got him.
20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
I had to change my defender a couple times in that one.
They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunky yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Get that. Come on. I feel at least they did it.
Kansas City touchdown.
Of course, it goes over my head.
As time expires,
I mean, look at that kind of quarterback. Not that
extend their lead here just
good. Lamar can't be because of that.
Butker on for the
He has
PAT.
to because of that. That's fine.
It's good.
He don't go like that.
21-7. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And they'll accept that penalty.
Because I didn't get the running ball already.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start with a give to Henry.
Let's do another one. See how that's going to
To
be.
the 34-yard line. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Play action. It's Jackson. Looking deep here for Flowers.
Come on. Come on. 2 niggas there. I outdo my nigga because actually it wasn't due 2 Andrews. It was actually 2 Flowers. Look. It looks like it was 2 Andrews, but it wasn't. He just way overdue him. Way overdue him. Come on. Come on. That's a little fluky, right? Not that I'm
Defense just helps him out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the 2nd half. And now can the offense
I don't know why he threw it way over there. He's happening a little bit up there and after again.
Because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
A first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker Kyle Van Noy. So a potential momentum shifter there.
Thought he was going to go over my ass again. Shit.
But that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
And able to work his way down to 16. Solid.
I haven't tried that in a minute.
Leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a pretty good strategy.
See what happens.
Interceptions on back-to-back drives.
I have to get up and down.
To get things going, and also he motivates your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense might be a little more prepared for that run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Stupid.
Lamar Jackson, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Straight this thing.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Hopkins is over the middle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Up the middle, here's Pirine. And that's going to be a Chiefs 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
That's what I think better than the right side about.
Mahomes now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Hit that nigga. Wow. I hit him, he broke the tackle, holding the ball out, still couldn't stop that.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Ooh, that's just a good pass.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
That's just a good pass. I did have a lot of people just.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and a lead now.
So he deserved that. Definitely deserved that.
The kickoff team on the field.
Good way offense. See how.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. The Baltimore offense
Let's get out of here, man.
set to get going. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game.
Maybe because of the outside.
The passing game is a little usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it,
Sure, he was my forward. My pass game is not that really.
Some success.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That is caught. And some room to maneuver. And he will be taken down in a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 32-yard line. A toss left, Henry. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. He takes this down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Jackson. Flushed out right. And he is
I did that twice today.
for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with a touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up and opened up the running lanes. And he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone, and that's exactly what he did there.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space.
He wasn't a five.
It gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And I kicked it right to that dude. So
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Here's Mahomes to throw. Forced out to his left.
You got to slide.
And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck.
Why was contesting so good on that? Nobody could get up in
Totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up
penetrate the offensive line. Nobody could.
They'll look to throw.
And go this way. No, drop that. He has been cashing everything that spin and spin.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we got a one-score game.
It's it.
Here's a second and 5.
15. Yellow.
Hand off here for P-Ryan. And they get this one down to about the 17. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
43. 43. Hey, 57. 57.
Now Mahomes.
No.
And this is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And here's a big one now, trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. Hey, 43.
Mahomes to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason, it shows me the head coach has faith in his team overall. First on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him. I like the confidence he showed.
Now 2nd and 4.
Discretion. Damn. Discretion again. Discretion like a motherfucker.
Jackson.
He is gracious. I don't know what that's like. What do you call it? First. Well, I can't. I'll let my guys. I'll let my guys.
The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's 3rd down. Here's Jackson. Connecting with Andrews. He's got a first and maybe more. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute.
Didn't let you do that the first time.
Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going
Fought my way back.
celebrating over there. Who's calling
Not
the
yet.
defense to make sure they're focused because they still
Not
have
yet.
work to do?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And we got a good kicker.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. This is 1st and 10.
Yellow. 15. Hey, 57.
Mahomes.
Get that. Nope. Let me get that.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by
Get that, baby.
Williams. And a terrific return.
The comeback, baby. The comeback. Get off the sticks. And you thought you had me, huh? Thought you had me.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium.
I guess he's a user. I don't know.
The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play. Here's second and 9. From the gun, it's Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face third and a yard. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. In trouble, and down he goes. Adafe Owe bursting in and reporting the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rusher.
Not Mike. Come on.
They'll get rid of it
Come
and
on.
complete it.
Yeah,
That's the
right.
second time they've hit
That's a
him on
pig
this
like a
drive,
motherfucker.
and this one's good for 24 yards.
I was just praying
This
Burley too.
quarterback has a
Yesterday, the
reputation
day
for being
before,
one of the faster quarterbacks in the league. But
before
what I
they
love
reset
here is,
the.
yes, he used his legs, but
I
he
took that nigga out and
remained
get
a
that as
passer
backup.
for as long as he
Dolphins,
could.
whatever his name is.
Leads to a nice pickup.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get about 6
He's like no
yards,
holding bill.
setting up second down.
No challenge, no holding bill. This is legal touching.
Motioning left here.
I guess that is passing. Sometimes they say that.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
The 49ers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So we've come to the end of it. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Shotgun snap to Purdy. It is brought in the end zone.
I was on that thing. I was standing on it.
Touchdown, San Francisco. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. Second down and 3. Going to go right back to Henry. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. He'll go again here with Henry. Room to run past midfield. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 39 yards. On first and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he'll be taken down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Here's the toss right side to Henry. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. 2nd and goal. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
After suffering that loss there on 2nd down with the sack, Mike, now everything as a play caller goes out the window. I'm 2nd and goal. I'm thinking, all right, even if I don't get it here on the ground, I've got 3rd and 4th down to punch it across. Now, I go backwards. This 3rd and goal almost...
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver, and once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Samuel going to see what he can do. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. First and 10. Purdy. Caught. This is Ayuk. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Purdy. Downfield. And it's caught by Ayuk. And he will score. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Hey, middle.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing Jackson. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Jair Brown on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Justice Hill. Touchdown, Baltimore. So they come up with a long touchdown on the little short pass. Greg, the quarterbacks love those pop passes, especially when they end up in the end zone.
Mike, you're well aware of the phrase in golf that there's no pictures on a scorecard. Well, in this case, there's no pictures on a box score because it doesn't matter if you throw it 1 yard or 50. You get credit for it all. In this case, he'll take credit for the touchdown.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Samuel, going to see what he can do. A good return as he takes it across the 30. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing is Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Purdy to throw. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. To throw once more, it's Purdy. He's got his big tight end, Eric Sauber. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Again in the air for Purdy. A hit, and he has lost the football. One of the Ravens has it. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And can you believe this? He's going to take it the distance. 2 points the other way on the fumble return. Wow. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Hardy now with the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Past midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Samuel, going to see what he can do. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he will score. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. And even though it's just the 3rd quarter, they'll try to draw even right here and go for 2. To throw, it's Purdy. He's got a man. Take it in for 2. And we are all tied here in the 3rd quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So back. Now a toss play with Henry. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. Second and a yard. This is Henry. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Back.
And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. Important moment here. 3rd down and 4. Now Henry. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain. And 4th down's coming up. So out comes a guy who's been here before. Big spot for Justin Tucker. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st down. They'll drop to throw. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw, Purdy. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Ravens will have great field position right around midfield.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that should all but put this one away.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
A first down carry for Henry. They find some open field here. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. The Ravens get it.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the give, here's Henry. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 35. A big play there for Baltimore. 31 yards. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold him to a gain of 2. Third down, 3 to go. They'll try and run for this with Henry. They'll put him down right out the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a 1st down picked up. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A give right up the middle to Henry. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Forward. Middle. Go ahead. Hey.
They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have the Ravens' 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. Here's a run. And he will power his way into the end zone. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Hardy now with the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
Boy, they got the block to spring him, and it was a foot race. And when he gets in that foot race, Mike, he's normally good for this type of yardage before anyone's able to run him down.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. We're going to go right back to Henry. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he's going to take this all the way home. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. It's up and good. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. In motion comes Andrews. On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. Now, Jackson. He keeps it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
2nd down and 3. From the gun, Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring it down.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. He'll be taken down after a short pickup. It's at the 27. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go. A big one there to start the second half. Pickup of 46 yards.
Yeah, and this is one of those cases, Mike, that the defense is so consumed with locking down all the receivers that they lose track of the quarterback. And after realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball, he tucks the ball down and not only picks up the first down, he picks up a huge chunk play. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here's 3rd and 2. Aguilar goes off in motion. And he will get into the end zone.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Hardy now with the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's Henry. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. 3rd and short, Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. There's a give. Heading right, it's Henry. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. First and 10 now from the 36. Here's the toss, right side to Henry. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. running late. They've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Hey, middle. Hey.
To throw is Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now Henry. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Now it's Jackson. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. What's the play call here? Fourth down and 7. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. Here we go. This is fourth down. Lamar going to work from the pistol. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Down to a knee here goes Jackson. And that should do it. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Goff taking right to the air. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Running it with David Montgomery. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. They go play action with Goff. Wright reels it in. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll run again with Montgomery. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Lions the 1st. Montgomery now up the middle. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to hold him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Montgomery gets it from the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. All right, still scoreless through 1. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. Lions well within striking distance. That one's out and cut on the right side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Hold on. Whoa. Hold on. Check.
They'll go for it. Goff. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get the game's first points here in the 2nd. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
This is caught. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Jackson. On the move, headed right. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens pushing for a late spark before halftime. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now a give left side. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they take him down right along the 30. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. First and 10 now from the 30. They kick the running back in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
It's really hard, Kate, to get 100-yard games, right? Defenses in this league pride themselves on keeping rushers short of 100. But if you're going to hit that century mark, it's going to take runs just like that one.
And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. He gets him 9 on the ground. A good pickup and a second down. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. Now the Ravens offense staying put. Look at this. They're going for 2. Jackson's throwing for it. And he makes the catch, and just like that, we're right back even at 8 apiece. What a start to this one, baby. Both teams scoring, and without hesitation, on everyone out there to go for 2. For fans of aggressive offenses, Brock, this is certainly shaping up to be their perfect type of game.
Yeah, you think both these offenses just going to go for 2 from here on out? I don't know. There's a lot of risk involved with it, but I'm here for it.
Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. First down throw from Goff. Finds Laporta. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Hey, 76! 76! 76! 4 now.
Back to throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, Shell.
He's back to throw. And that one is picked off, but wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. Here's Henry running left. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hit.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Craig Reynolds to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here. Running on 2nd with Montgomery. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Offense up to the line fast. Off play action, Goff. Laporta with the grab. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our 3rd quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Laporta pulls it in along the sideline. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Running left, it's Montgomery. Room inside the 10. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Montgomery. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. It'll be a 5-yard gain. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. But defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line. Man, were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
The drive begins with Henry. And this buys him some much-needed breathing room up across the 5. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Another run for Henry. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Running once more with Henry. He's got the first. Still space at the 20. Derrick Henry. There he goes. Right sideline. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, bro.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. He'll let one go down the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field,
well, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Now the first carry for King Henry. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Alex Singleton, they're on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go again here with Henry. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
No, we changed it. What is it?
Bateman is the motion man. 4th down. Jackson. That's taken in. Down the sideline. And he will score. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Play action now. It's Nix. He'll find his tight end. That's Troutman. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They motion the slot man left. Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line. They'll go play action with Nix. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here's a 2nd and 6. They're going to go right back to Henry. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Get it!
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now Jackson. Now he takes off. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here's 1st and 10.
Report! Sit up!
He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Hey, Alpha, sit up!
Now it's Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal.
Alrighty!
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. A throw right side is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Cody Barton. And the Broncos are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Nix now on 1st and 10. He'll air it out down the middle. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this 1st half. Just the lone touchdown in that 1st half of action. 7-0 is our score. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a short pickup to about the 30. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing Jackson.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
On 3rd down, they'll run, and here comes the reverse. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Middle. No.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. Down the right sideline. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Here's a run. Marked down at the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Here's Traymon Smith on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A first down throw for Nix. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They'll throw out of the gun. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And that is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll be third down. Nix from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
On fourth down, here's Nix. He finds his man, Troutman. And he is going to have the Broncos first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. Back to throw is Nix. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Here's Nix to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is caught. What a throw. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos are on the board. It's now 14-7. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. On the handoff, it's Henry. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So both teams trade. Second down and 8. On the give, here's Henry. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Back to throw, Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Raven first down. A give right up the middle to Henry. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. To throw is Jackson. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. Pistol give to Henry. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. This will not do the trick. They've stopped them behind the line. 4th down coming up. So out comes a guy who's been here before. Big spot for Justin Tucker. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one online. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Mims. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot with Mims. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack.
Well, folks, it is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the Hoppin' French Quarter at the Caesars Superdome. Glad you're with us. It's Blake Groupie to get this one started, and off we go here in New Orleans. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Ravens. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On play action, now Carr. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Well, now they'll try the end around. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but
and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. The play over before it really got started, thanks to Pete Warner. First play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They run wide side with Henry. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th. Now Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Carr. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
It really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now, Carr again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team, because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn.
Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Carr now to throw. Olave holds it in. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now a play fake. Carr. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Saints have got it back to within a score. A point after, good by Groupie. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. Draw play. This is Henry. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. Credit Brian Brzee in there to greet him and drop him for a loss. Second down, they go again with Henry. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 17-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. A first down carry for Henry. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
I'm bad.
Still to go. 3rd down now.
Whoa, how did I go into that?
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth.
Charger. That shit still went off. Still went off.
Touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA
I haven't played
Sports.
a lot though. That's
And
what
we will
I
not
don't
see a
know.
return of
I
the
just put it in.
kickoff. And the first drive of the second half
Like
will
it's
commence
halfway,
from the
be honest
30-yard
with you.
line.
So they just played me under the field goal.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They run it again with Kamara. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. To throw his car.
Oh, come on.
Open man outside is his running back. It's complete.
Yeah, first speed up 3 right now. Like you said.
Alvin Kamara, 30 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Here's Groupie for the PAT.
I'm upset about it, bro.
And we've got a good one rolling. Not enough to 14. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because Not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Inside the 25. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead with the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from the defense while they continue to score on offense?
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. At that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Carr. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. In motion goes the tight end. And they'll get it to him on the end around. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Let the block space on go. Let the block there. We'll be moving. You can pass him up.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Dancing to his left. And he's on the ground just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
He didn't like what he saw down there, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
Change it up, flashback.
Fourth down, here's Jackson.
Change it up, just right. Just right. Thought you had a friend. You thought you had an argument. One last one. I'm done. I've been putting in a little bit of work today. Oh, broke the thousand. I don't got the password. Let me see something. I don't want to play no. Block it. What's running? Last one. You know what? I'm done. That'll do, pig. That'll do. 2 hours and 50.